park? You've got to be kidding me.
That's what Will was saying. You heard Frank?
I guess I'll try and meet Frank Pritchard first. See what that guy's got to say. I mean, he's a dick, but he's smart, apparently. Maybe he knows something I don't, and you know what? Plus, I don't feel like listening to him bitch. Like, why didn't you come to see me? I wanted you to do this, da, 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 da. Okay. Let's shut my door. What do you want?
As much as I hate to admit it, I need your help. That signal you shut down in DRB territory. It's been active for almost a year.
You're telling me someone outside this company has had access to our network since before the first attack?
I've detected intrusions before and shut them down swiftly every time. But whoever designed this particular algorithm is good. Very good.
You've told Sarif?
See, here's the thing. The intrusions were possible because of a backdoor access into our security system that I never even knew existed.
The one Sanders' team used to get inside our plant.
I've worked here for 7 years, Jensen, and this is the first time I've seen that particular access route. David Sarif created it specifically to bypass the firewall. He's hiding something, and I think you should find out what it is.
Why me?
Because, as far as I can tell, Sarif created that access and was streaming a lot of data through it shortly after your ex-girlfriend suggested he hire you.
Interesting. Very interesting. Get the hell out of my office. Oh, that must be for Sarif. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I think we're gonna... Sarif and I are gonna have to have a talk about that. That's, a little out there.
Excuse me.
Mr. Jensen, isn't it?
Sir,
Yeah.
you have that charity dinner?
In a moment, Isaiah. I was hoping I might run into you, Mr. Jensen. Bill Taggart.
The founder of the Humanity Front. I know who you are.
Yes. Yes, I imagine you do. As David Sarif's top security man, I imagine you have quite the file on me.
Probably.
But I assure you, Mr. Jensen, I am devastated by recent events.
Really?
I do not support what you and your company are doing to mankind. I believe it's extremely dangerous. But abolishing human enhancement technologies will only be achieved through legal means.
I'll keep that in mind.
This is your first day back since the accident 6 months ago, isn't it?
Sir, we
first
have to
couple
go.
days.
What happened to me was no accident.
Ah, my mistake. But it must have been stressful facing down a second incident so soon. I imagine it brought back all kinds of unpleasant memories.
What are you getting at? Come on.
I appreciate your concern, Mr. Taggart, but it was nothing I couldn't handle.
I'm a
Okay,
psychologist,
I've got
Mr.
this.
Jensen.
Texted.
I know when a man is hiding behind words. The flesh may heal, but the mind is not always so resilient. You might want to keep that in mind. Now, if you'll be so kind as to excuse me.
No. There's no mic here. That's okay. Bye. Okay, where was I? Oh, this. Let him leave.
I'm curious about something, Mr. Taggart. What is it you hope to accomplish by coming here tonight?
I would think that would be obvious. Your company has been viciously targeted. The violence and bloodshed that's occurred, it must be stopped. But I'm afraid it won't be until men of wisdom and understanding come to an agreement.
About what?
About the future, Mr. Jensen. This enhancement technology threatens to change the course of human evolution, to redefine what it even means to be human. You think governments can afford to let that go unregulated?
You can't stop progress, Mr. Taggart.
Perhaps
It's gonna
not.
happen.
But neither can we afford to sit by and watch it happen on its own. Not when we have the ability, the collective will, and foresight to influence it.
I see. Thank you for illuminating me.
Anytime.
Uh-huh. Right, well. So, I got shit to confront Mr. Sarif about.
Boss, we need to talk.
Is something wrong?
Yeah.
Sure. Did you set up a private access route to bypass the company firewall right before you hired me?
What?
Pritchard said someone's been using it to access our system since before the first attack. The security measures he and I set in place never stopped them because we didn't even know the loophole existed.
Oh, I see. Frank's fixed that, though, right?
I would
He
assume
has
so.
now. But he's wondering why you never mentioned it.
Frank's paranoid, Adam. You know that. Can a busy man forget things once in a while?
You streamed an
here
awful
we
lot
go.
of data through that portal, boss.
Or not.
Right before you brought me on board. Pritchard may be paranoid, but I gotta admit, I'm wondering what was in it too.
Yeah, as an ex-cop, I guess you would. But the
Yeah.
important thing is you found the hole and plugged it. We're secure now. And the information you uncovered in that FEMA facility may actually help us track these guys. So let's just stay focused on what's important.
I want to, believe me. I want to catch these guys as badly as you do. But that breach is responsible for every security crisis we've had, including today's. If you want me to stop these guys, I need to know what kind of data they've had access to.
You're right, you're right. I'm sorry if I seem evasive. The truth is, I've had a lot of other things on my mind. I'm trying to secure a future here for all of mankind. I can't let trivial security concerns get in the way when people like Bill Taggart want to see me fail. No, you're my
exactly
best
trivial,
warrior,
dude.
Adam. And I trust you. I know the loyalty you've shown me will only continue as we take this fight into the future. Because that's what's really important, isn't it? The future.
Future's not really secure.
Boss, I think we're getting sidetracked here. If you want me to win this war for you, I need to know how badly we've been compromised. I need to know what was in that data stream, in case our enemies accessed it.
You think they could have? I see your point, son. That might be bad.
Yeah.
Just wonder if you're being a bit paranoid here. Fixating on details that aren't critical? I mean, are you so shaken up by what happened 6 months ago, by your failure to make a difference then, that you can't roll with the punches anymore? Damn it, Adam!
bro.
I brought you back in today because you have an immediate crisis to deal with. Questioning me about things that don't matter isn't going to bring Megan back.
Oh, he did not just go there.
Megan? Boss, what does Megan have to do with any of this? I thought we were discussing a security breach.
Yeah, man.
We were. She doesn't. I mean, Adam, you're missing the point. The data you're so nervous about is little more than a bunch of routine, fact-finding reports, the kind of stuff I deal with every day. Megan pointed me in a direction and I followed up on it. That's all. And now that I've shared this much with you, I have to ask how your knowing the fine details will keep the rest of us any more secure. Can't you trust me to take care of things from here?
Not really, but...
I would like nothing better than to trust you with this, boss. But trust is a two-way street, and the way you've handled this entire conversation so far makes me think that it's you who isn't trusting me. Why, boss? What is it you're so afraid to tell me?
Adam, of course I trust you, son. It's not that I'm afraid to tell you the truth. It's just that, honestly, I'm afraid you'll take it the wrong way.
Well, tell me.
All
Maybe
right.
I won't.
Look, the truth is, I set up a confidential data channel for a private investigator, someone who can run covert background checks on people, potential new recruits, like you.
You what?
Okay.
I had to, Adam. You were a liability, remember? You'd just been fired from SWAT. Now, Megan believed in you, but I had to be sure. Look, I don't want this to come between us. I'll send the files to your computer. You can see for yourself what he dug up. But Adam, you'd better be sure.
Why? What do you mean?
I mean, sometimes the past should stay in the past. Once you see that data, you can't unring the bell. When you're ready, come back and talk to me. We need to discuss our next move.
Sure. Yes, boss. I'm going back to my computer. I want to see what's on that. What did he dig up on me? And still, just having that, didn't he think, you know, hey, maybe this can be used against us? And maybe could have. And I mean, yeah, I would be a little upset if I found out people were sitting there doing covert background checks. I mean, you go to employ at any place, you know, they're like, oh, hey, do we have permission to run a background check on you? And I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? That's my security hub. All right, what do we got here? I'm adopted? Wait, 1969? Is that what I'm seeing there? Jesus Christ. Oh, wait. 69, 72. Okay. Then I was born in 93. I'm adopted. Okay. Okay, they were invisible. So it's not that they just... Whoa. So my adoptive mother wasn't even an actual... was deemed unfit as a parent, but they did it anyway. And then they disappeared. Okay, I could understand PTSD, I mean, you know. Somebody doesn't like me that much.
Athena tells me
Hi.
you spoke to Sarif. Did he happen to tell you why he made us look like idiots?
I'm handling it.
You can imagine how relieved I am to hear that. I'll tell you what. While you follow any lead Sarif spoon-feeds you, I'm going to do what I should have done in the first place and backtrace that signal.
That's
Have
your
fun,
friend
dude.
talking. Still, get back to me if you find something.
You meant when?
Pretty sure I
Yeah,
didn't.
when? Whatever. Still. Even if that shit isn't real, I mean, come on. It's like insinuating that I'm adopted? What? This is some weird shit. I'm adopted. My adoptive mom was apparently unfit to be a parent. And I'm apparently an awesome cop, even though the psyche valves look like, oh, hey, this guy's a dick. You shouldn't hire him. Hey,
Here,
sir,
this is
what's up,
for
man?
you. It's a corporate passport encoded with your biometrics. I've set up a false flag routing which should get you to Henshaw Island without any problems.
You're saying you're China? What about FEMA?
FEMA's got nothing to do with this, trust me. We'll have better luck in China.
How can you
Cool.
say that? I saw the bastard who killed Megan pulling his men out of that facility. I left one of those men dead in its underground storage bay.
I know that, Adam. Frank was monitoring the whole thing. So I also know that before he died, that man gave you an address in China. I want you to check it out.
That doesn't make any sense.
Look, Adam. There's a reason this company's under attack. You think it has to do with the typhoon or with some other top secret military project that I haven't told you about?
The thought had
Probably.
crossed my mind.
Yeah, well, it doesn't. The work Megan's team was doing before they were killed, it was redefining what it means to be human. This company, Seraph Industries, was about to lead mankind to its next stage in human development. Self-controlled evolution. Can't you
What?
see how scary that can be to some people?
Sure.
Yeah?
I also see how lucrative it can be for some others.
It's never been about money for me, Adam. But you're right. There are people out there who don't exactly feel the same.
Like who?
I'm hoping you'll be able to find that answer for us in China. So get going. Farida's prepping the chopper.
Well, with, well, huh. Well, I'm going to go downstairs. Oof. China. I mean, the dude told us to go to China. I mean, I figured, well, we're going to China next. But for what? And it honestly makes sense. I don't know why Adam's being such a dick about this. Maybe I'm not paying attention. Maybe. Alright, well, you know what? Fuck it. When we come back, we'll be in China, because I'm going to go sell my guns.
Jensen, you might want to get ready. The jewel of the Yangtze approacheth.
Son of a bitch. You're supposed to find answers in that.
Hey, twice the scum and half the space. Hang on, we're going in. The address you got off that Merc, Hengsha Court Gardens? It's a bit of a walk from here in the Yuzhou district, but I figured it might be best not to drop you too close.
In case Barrett only gave up the address, knowing I'd walk into another trap.
It's the kind of thing I'd do to an enemy. You want my advice? Just find out who lives there and get out.
If it's too bad, I'll just delete it.